This is J&J Studio. Thanks for stopping in. We got another wonderful video for you. Here we go. Sit back and relax and enjoy.
Another J&J Studio video.
Today is a enhanced risk severe weather day. We'll be tracking storms today and tonight. Good morning. Here's radar around 9 o'clock. Here's today's severe risk forecast timing. (3 p.m. through midnight, just like last time, pretty much. Here's the forecast. Here's the 5 risk forecast. Here's the forecast by map. Aspirin, starting the day. We got up, did a fast severe weather risk forecast, and I stopped here at Aspirin's, ordered back Lowe's, and we're gonna get coffee. So that's what we're doing. And here's all the prices up there and stuff. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. This could be our breakfast. It'll be have breakfast here, then we're gonna do some shopping. Then we'll head back to studio. Yeah, these prices right here, if you can see them.
You sure want to sit outside?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Got my piggy and
Golden piggy. Different kind of bread this time.
yeah, it's a little bit different, but they're good normally.
Just have to wait for them to call for me again.
It's not that sweet. It's not really a sweet pastry either. That's good.
This time?
Not sweet.
Good.
Cause they had one at one time that tastes almost like a donut.
Yeah.
It was like a flaky donut wrapped around meat. I might get me a cinnamon roll or something later. It's fake.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think yours is fake.
Okay, she brought them. Awesome. There's our drinks.
Looks like it's Payne.
Calm before the storm. Stop. It's Walmart. So I'm gonna run and grab some items. Then I'll be back to the studio. Then we'll see how the weather turns out. I'm gonna stay in county. It's gonna be Payne County area and Stillwater, maybe Yale, Winco. Nothing too far away. Mainly 20 bucks a pound. This is marked down, but it's $16 a pound discounted. That's not bad, $8 a pound. So yeah, meat prices still up there, guys. $18 a pound, $17 a pound, 18. Yeah, 15. $9 a pound. $9 a pound. $19 a pound. $10 a pound. $7 a pound. That's not bad. Right here. Here's a look at radar at 12:02 p.m. after we got back from shopping.
The temperature was 68 degrees, the dew point 62, and the relative humidity 81%. The wind
Then I'm gonna start over here.
an hour. The pressure was 29.72 inches and falling. At Enid, it was an hour.
Hey, fish.
50%. Sunday,
Good morning.
cloudy in the morning, then
Getting some development. Something going on. I think we got a little bit of cap preventing some of it. 2:40 p.m. Check something out real fast. There you go. Yeah, we got some development. Yeah, there it goes. Finally showing up. First watch was issued just a minute ago at 2:46 p.m. It's the thunderstorm watch.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 143, effective until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Oklahoma: Logan, Noble, and Payne. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
We're getting some development. Not much, just to under severe limits. Something's weird. I went out here to do something just a minute ago. Everything's wet, like it rained, but nothing showed up on radar. We do have, you know, quite a bit of clouds in the sky. It's cloudy. Don't see no super dark clouds and nothing like that, but yeah, everything's wet. Sidewalk is wet, the ground's wet. Even my vehicle's wet. Huh. Walk up here for a minute, take a little walk around for a minute. Oh, I can see something, you know, some low clouds. Dark. See a little bit of blue. Over there, to behind me, and some right there, a patch. Yeah, it rained. That's crazy. A rabbit. It was running from me just a minute ago. That stupid rabbit right there. It ran from me just a second ago. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that kind of explains some of the, you know, the wetness. We had a little bit of moisture that moved through. I didn't see it on radar. I'm about to get in there and tie everything up and get ready. Might get, you know, might get more development for central Oklahoma. Earlier it was like northeast and south and southeast Oklahoma that was getting the precipitation. So that's crazy. Bunnies is on the car. Come here. Hi. What are you doing? You just going to storm? You gonna have tornadoes? Yeah? A whole bunch of them? Or just few? You're so cute, I swear. Okay, come on, we'll go back to the house. I got the mail from the mailbox. Forgot to plug in the charger on the Jeep anyways. Hi, Ari. Hi. My stepping stones is out of whack. Oh, goodness. Finally got back to the studio. See, nothing's in the area. This is a pretty good sized loop. That's where we're located right there. Well, nothing goes over the dot. Yeah, nothing goes over the dot. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Zoom back out, get a wider view of what's going on. This is where we're at. Storms down here to the south. We got storms here, storms there. Alright, what kind of mess we got? Oh, tornado warning, ain't it? How the heck we got a tornado? Oh, check that baby out. First tornado warning of the day, I guess. Close to us. Okay, I guess we set up shop and start doing our thing. Tornado warning there. Wichita Falls, we got a couple storms there. We got a storm over here. Storms up here in northern part of Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. So I'll push it into this little area here. Zone area. For the circle of concern. Okay, now we know. We know what we know now. Winds from the north and east. So that means a few things for us. Since we got northeast wind. This thing ain't working. I wonder what's to do with this thing. Work offline. Work online. I hit work offline and all that shows up. Huh. We're getting the warnings and stuff, but no preset. What's wrong with my preset? No data? There we go. Oh, something popped up for a minute. It's getting kind of weird. Let me restart this sucker. Because data, something screwed up on that sucker. Where's that damn thing at? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Restart that. See if we can get it better. Because the other one seems to be working. Why is it doing that crap? Something's not quite right. That's what sometimes you have to troubleshoot. Hide that. Is that my problem? Yep. This is radar right there. Oklahoma. Let's see which one is that one. National 2. Radar. That's weird. No radar. It's kind of weird. National. Create. Ah, there we go. Back that down a little bit. Base. Okay, base. Well, that's what it looks like. Kind of back this down a little bit more. To about. What is this one set to? That one's set to 100%. And the newest one. Newest one's set 100% too, I guess. But then you can't see the watches and warnings, so we put that down to about 50%. What's the watches and warnings set? 40%. So we want something. A lot of no data. 40. 5 lines. 3 lines. Just put that back there. 60%, then we drop the radar. to 75%. I don't know what's going on with this sucker. Okay, whatever. I get to play with that a little bit. We got another tornado warning down here. Yep, there's something to develop, so that's what we'll be doing. We'll be playing with this for a little while, trying to straighten things up. See what we have. Sorry about that. Okay. What's wrong with this? Okay. So what we got here? So fix on that. Okay. Snooze. We close this out. Don't close. Close out. Reopen. Reopen. There we go. And the data's working now. Data's working now. It worked earlier. Now we did the tornado. And we make knock that down to about what, 2? 2. Three maybe? More pronounced, that'll work. Okay, now we find out which one it says. Which one's the data? Oh, this one, yes, the data. These, no data. This one's trouble. do state one. State border. Make it a little, there we go, make it a little darker in the states. Make that a 6. That looks good. Save. That covered up the whole radar. I got it fixed now. Yeah, it's starting to develop in central Oklahoma now, guys. So that's what we'll be watching it for a little while. Tornado one here, Wichita Falls. The other one here. Zoom out. Go zooming in on tornado one, storm real fast. Zoom back out. Where was the other one at? Up here. Oh yeah, it's not too organized. Go right here, see what this looks like. This is the most healthiest one right here so far. Let's zoom back out. We got line of storms up here. 2 tornado warnings in the state. That's what it looks like right now.
Weather, so,
Saturn in Oklahoma, tornado warnings.
Again, more tornado warnings into the evening.
I'm a proud small business owner, and I know what things cost.
He got cut off.
More expensive.
Pretty big hail. Nickel, dime, quarter.
I don't think it supposed to get that.
And winds 50 to 60 miles per hour. And the tornado threat is certainly real between now and the next several hours into the evening, right? As these storms interact with some low-level dynamics down there. All right, let's go to, again, links 1. And we do have a small storm out here that's weakening. That's the one that Hank's kind of keep an eye on. That's kind of struggling right now. Not worried about that at all. Nothing in Oklahoma City. This is all well south of Oklahoma City. All right, but we've got one big storm. This is a supercell now, west of Purdy. That's the one that Mason's on. This is a left split storm down here, which will produce wind and hail. And these are going to merge. Okay, these are merging into one. So when they merge into one, we're going to have one pretty big storm coming out of that. Is this Val right here down near Fox?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Val's here. Val's going to make his way north. These are now merging, so they're going to get messed up. They're going to come together. It's a left split moving into a regular right-moving supercell, and but they'll become one big storm. So again, folks in Pauls Valley, Garvin County, keep heads up on these storms because these are both supercells, and as these get together, the instability is very high. We'll start to get some more spinning going on down here. Might produce a tornado. My first guess would be over in Garvin County, possibly the next hour or less. Okay. And then back down to the south. All right, let's talk about what's going on right now. This thing took off. It was small, it was a shower, and boom, it went right into that mode. And this is going to be the tornado warning now. This is Oak Grove right here. This is Roth. This is Lawrence. And again, let's back out just a bit here. Get our bearings straight. This is Winniewood right here. Stratford. Here's Sulphur. This is Sulphur right 177. And here's Winniewood back to the west. You got storms coming, Winniewood and Pauls Valley. This is out to your east. It's going east-southeast towards Roth now. At about, what do we have our speed out here, guys? 20?
About 20.
Okay, so it is moving. And it might slow down a little bit once it gets...
looks slower.
It's not slow. It's a little bit after kind of moving. So it's at peak level. See if it stays there. The tornado warning continues with that. All right, let's zoom in on this. Here's Roth. And again, Sulphur's down here. You folks see Sulphur. This is north of you. So let's zoom on in here, Lace, and take a...
If you want to track, it's on 3.
Okay. All right, we'll do that here in just a second. There's your track on it. Roth at 716. Fittstown, 755. Stonewall, 815. Tupelo, 835. And Florida at 839. And Centrahoma at 849. All right, so let's go back to Links 1. And let's talk about where it is. All right, so here's Roth. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miles west of Roth over the small community of Dolberg, which is right there. Okay. And again, this is going to be at North Road, 3420, back to 3410, and then again, running that 1640 east-west road. Okay. This is where the circulation is. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 miles. Looks like give or take 6 or 7 miles west, northwest of Roth. All right, what's shear rate look like on that, Lace?
That was it. It's still pretty weak.
It is.
There's definitely circulation there. I think the couple, it might have been just a little bit tighter, just a bit ago.
There it is, west of Dolberg. Yep.
But it's still there. It is still spinning. It's still a very strong storm, and you can see that just even reflectivity.
Yeah, I mean,
the hook is developed.
Yeah, nickel dime, quarter-size hail. To the north and east, right? But here's your hook, right here. Now moving east-southeast at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, and that'll keep making its way off to the southeast. So you folks in Roth, lowest level, center part of the house. If you live in Roth, and then back to the west and northwest to Dolberg, lowest level, center part of the house. Okay. All right. Here's Lada. Ada is up here. The other tornado warning is south and east of Ada, and that hook is right here now, and that's actually weak a little bit. It looks like to me. It looks like it might have doesn't look quite as impressive as it did.
It's kind of pulling in the back end of the storm, rain being pulled into it.
Yeah, and storms don't like rain, cold air, right? They like warm, moist air, and we'll see what it does.
There's a new shower going up, David, just to the east of Pauls Valley.
Yep. Okay. So we'll have to see what that does. The boundaries there, let's see what the boundary plays a role in this. We have a cold front that moves through, it's lifted back up as a warm front. Now, right along the boundary, you're going to have trouble, right? Big storm, big wind, big weather. He's getting more close to the boundary. Again, tackling some cooler weather, cooler air, that's going to impact weaken him some. But with the updrafts and the hooks, and farther south, right? So these storms now, not tornadic currently, they are severe. Bouts coming in from the south. We have Jeremy there, and we have, once again, Mason Dunn and Bonneville Sky News. Now, I told Mason I'm going to go to him here, and he needs to swing the bird around. And if you can tell Mason, I'm going to go to him here and get an update from him. Big hail south of Bailey. There's Bray. And we have Jeremy. And Justin, tell Jeremy his shot is awful dark. His shot is awful dark to be this early in the day, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's go to Mason Dunn in Bonneville Sky News 9. And Mason's shot looks good. And Mason, the circulation is, again, just south of Bailey, between there and Bray. And it's weird how it's kind of a weird spot. But go ahead, Mason, give us an update in southwest Oklahoma, looking at that storm. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're still watching this storm that's up near Bray as these two storms have merged here. So we are up here with it. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a pretty good thunderstorm with some hail. It's going to have, I haven't seen a little bit of lightning. And of course, a lot of rain that's going to be headed towards Paul's Valley. So this is also kind of back building to the west here. That's not showing up on radar yet, so we're keeping an eye on that too. So we're right up here with it. Bonneville Sky News 9. We'll let you know if anything happens. Back to you.
All right, nice job, Mason. Well, stay with us here. This storm, Mason, here's the deal, Mason. It's becoming one big storm, and then we'll see what it does when it becomes a very, very large storm in a tornado environment, okay? All right, so great shot from Mason Dunn in the air. And I'll tell you what, let's go back to Links 1, and these storms are merging right now. There's Mason.
Like he was saying, those showers are going out back to the west, too, David, that he's keeping an eye on.
Yeah, we'll see what that does as it comes into it here. Right now, he's still in good shape, and there's no tornado warning on this right now, okay? But these are becoming one. We'll probably get a tornado warning out of that, okay? That's just my gut on this one. And this will be coming into Garvin County. Right, leaving Stevens and Jefferson counties here. It's east of Duncan now east of Bray. What about hail sizes? Hail has really come up. Golf balls, there might be a pocket of tennis balls right here, south of Bailey. Big hail, right? Nickels and dimes and quarters. Golf balls where you see the orange. But as you can see, it's not one bit, it's kind of broke up still. So we'll see when this gets together. There's your, are you looking out of?
So this is TLX, but what's happening is I think it's where those two storms are merging.
Yes.
Is what we're seeing. So that's TLX, and I'll switch to Frederick.
I agree.
And it looks a little bit different, not cutting through that northern storm.
Yeah, it's there, but it's still...
Right.
Yeah, it's right here. Okay, all right, well, okay, now, look at the, there we go.
It's much more of a single storm now.
Okay, what's Mason's shot? Okay, now, look at what's happened here in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes. Crazy.
It's become one big supercell. They have merged, and circulation is right here over Bray, right? And it's just getting tighter. Okay, this is in a tornado environment down here, right? So that is a concern. If you live in, again, White Bee, Pauls Valley, Elmore City, down and north of Highway 29. And then even as far south as Katy, because what this is probably going to do is move east and then try to turn east-southeast. And that could be a problem, right?
I'm just going to read off these winds, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Byers has a due east wind, Pauls Valley a light to calm wind, and then you get to Washington, it's northerly. So that boundary is right over Pauls Valley, up to Byers right now.
Okay, and what's Wynnewood? What's down into, what's Sulphur? What's down here?
Southeast, Sulphur, southeast.
What's the temperature in Sulphur?
74 or 70.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, plenty of juice to get a tornado out of that. Okay, so this is now a monster supercell. And I tell you what, let's go back to Mason Dunn. Let's bring Mason back in here, control room. And Mason Dunn, here's the deal. Those storms, like we said, have become one supercell now. The lowering, you're looking at it, it's just to your east and southeast, north of Bray. it's broad, but this thing is getting better organized, Mason Dunn, and you're looking right at it there. There's your wall cloud trying to form right just to your south and east-southeast of you. Go ahead, Mason, give us an update.
Yeah, we're right up here with it. It is kind of north of Bray now. It's we're hanging up here with it. You see some little wall clouds, if you will, come down and then go up, come down and go up. So we are, like I said about Sky News 9, we are right up here with it, keeping an eye on it, and it's a pretty big storm now as these two storms have merged. It is a huge storm that's headed towards Pauls Valley and might flip Wynnewood. So we're right up here with it. Bob, Sky News 9, back to you.
All right, nice shot. We'll see what it does. But Mason, again, those storms have merged, so they're on one. And we'll see what it does here, because this is a large supercell. Let's go back to links 1. And this is the hook I'm talking about right here. Here's Mason. And we have Jeremy right here. And Justin, what is Jeremy looking at? As he looks off to his west and to his southwest. What does he see?
He mentioned just some rising skies. And it looked like cold outflow where he is.
Okay.
But he's heading back west.
Okay, let's go to Justin. Oh, Justin, we just went to you. Let's go to Jeremy. I like you, but I want to go to Jeremy right now. Let's go to Jeremy. And what's that?
That was nice.
That was sweet?
Yeah.
That was improper. I didn't know that.
He didn't mean it.
Yeah, let's go to, again, let's go to Jeremy Carter. Jeremy, you're looking back to your west. Your storms have now merged as one big supercell, spinning like a top, not crazy fast, but it is spinning now north of Bray, with the Highway 29. What do you see as you look back to your west back in there? Go ahead.
So now you're in the back to see some very low bases. The rain's coming down hard enough to hit my vision. And I'm going to just continue to go west, bring it. Rotation is coming together. See if I can pinpoint any localized areas of rotation back to you.
All right, okay. Well, keep on it here, and make your way to the west here. Let's see what it does. Let's go back to links 1. Let me show you where he is. He's making his way. The roads out here are not good. Once you get down to southern and southeastern Oklahoma, they're not like they are in Blaine County or Kingfisher County, where there's mile-by-mile sections you can chase for days. It's all good. Down here, it's horrible chasing. Phone service is horrible. Beautiful country, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to storm chase in. All right, so here's your hook. Right here, north of Bray. That's that shot from Mason Dunn currently. Big hail in here, quarters and golf balls running from southwest to Purdy, kind of the east-west line of big hail. And then from there, there's Jeremy looking back to the west-northwest. Okay, and let's see if he shots back up. He's getting back in position here. So we'll get you a storm track on that. Guys, let's go back a little farther east. We do have a storm track up.
Yeah, it's there. She's got it on 2.
Megan's got it on. Is that 2? Okay, links 2, control room. And we're in Purdy, 723. The Washington Casino, 813. Jet Street Casino, gotta go there, so 815. Pauls Valley, 821. And how about Wynnewood, 829. Byers, 855. And Roth at about 921, all right? So there's your hook. Big supercell. It's a large storm. I mean, this over Oklahoma County takes up nearly the entire Oklahoma County area. Okay? It's a big storm. And tons of lightning. Man, the lightning's just a lightning ferocious storm going on down here. So quarter, golf ball, pockets of tennis ball size hail with that. All right, back to links 1. And there's your tennis balls in there. So yeah, big hail. All right, so watching that little cell going up near Marlow. We'll see what that does. That's probably going to get gobbled up by the big monster storm to the east. All right, let's go farther east now, Lacey.
Okay. Yeah, the storm is still strong, David. Circulation a little bit tighter as it moves off towards Roth. It is moving very slowly. I mean, since this is a 15-minute lapse, and it's moved like 2 or 3 miles.
Oh, it's almost stationary. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at, I see Val shot. Val's coming in from the south. Brandon, and then Kyle. Still, they're just a few miles away from it, though. We're not that far. They have pretty good roads,
Now
right?
they do. Yeah, southern Pontotoc County is a lot better.
Are they westbound and down, Justin?
Yes, the GPS markers are just not updating fast.
Oh, they're closer?
Yeah. And just while you're talking about that, Shearer is coming up on the Stonewall tornado warning, so both of these are in Pontotoc County.
Yeah.
And yeah, both of these storms are very strong right now.
So this is going to be south and east of Union Valley. This hook, it went up. Look, this is from the earlier storm that moved to another storm. It was more impressive. We had the tornado warning on it. It merged with another storm, ran back up, came back down. Now it's ran back up. Tornado warning now. It's going to be for you folks down in Stonewall. Lowest level, center part of the house. Shear rates here. What does velocity look like? I know we're ways away from it, but yeah, wow, look at that. Yeah. Anything on CC?
Not that I have seen.
Okay.
It's, yeah, we're hitting it, I mean, about 4,300 feet. It's not terrible, but.
Okay. But Stonewall, lowest level, center part of the house, 1 to 2 below. It's going to ride down on Highway 3. We're going to lapse that place.
Okay.
Is it moving down 3? Yeah.
Yeah, and just looking at data for tonight, I mean, if you have friends or family, it's going to get out of our viewing area, obviously, but down in southeast Oklahoma, make sure they are paying attention on this Saturday evening because the tornado parameters are much higher down there.
As you get farther south into southern and southeast Oklahoma, yes, it'll be dark. And again, our sister station in Tulsa, this moves off their viewing area. Travis Meyer and their team's in our sister station. So again, they're doing the same thing we are, except that's their viewing area once it gets over there. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, supercell, tornado warning now. Stonewall, supercell, tornado warning. West of Rock.
Whoa, tornado warning.
Right over Goldberg. It's now just on the east sides of town. And actually, watching Travis Meyer right now out of KO in Tulsa. He's on the air just like we are. Okay. This is between Roth and Goldberg right there.
Becoming mostly cloudy.
And there's that couplet. And how close is, look at Jeremy
Lows
shot.
around 60. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Because Brandon, he's locked up. And what does Kyle's still going west? Okay, guys are almost to this. All right, so if you live in Roth, in between Roth and just south of Roth, tell you what, last one more time.
Okay.
Is it still easterly or is it made a turn yet?
It's barely moving. That's a 15-minute lapse.
It's just almost stationary.
Right.
Okay, almost stationary west of Roth. Circulation, where the hook is, right here. What about shear rate? Still not what it was? Yeah. We've seen more impressive. Okay? So.
Moving, yeah, 5 miles per hour, and it's definitely head towards Rock. You've got to be in a safe spot, in and around Rock.
Yeah, anybody along Highway 1, if you live north of Denny, up to Rock, and really south to Fitzhugh, you got to get to the safe spot. You got to go down. It's moving east-southeast or easterly, 5 miles per hour, not very fast. It doesn't look like it's on the ground right now. If it is, if it's touched down at all, it's a weak tornado, but it doesn't look like it's probably touched down. It's definitely spinning. And again, Kyle and Brandon are just about there. Okay, again, Roth, lowest level, center part of the house. Let's go back to Wynnewood. Let's go back to the west now and see what this storm looks like. And boy, that's a big storm.
Yeah.
How far is that from?
Screaming Eagles, yeah.
It's about 40 miles. I measured it a minute ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost the
Oklahoma County's 30 miles wide.
Yeah. So that's an Oklahoma County size storm. It's pretty big. But it is spinning, but it's not gone into overdrive mode.
Is it splitting on the north side? You see that?
I just saw that pop up. Okay, little area shear.
Tech 10, 37, SOC.
Yeah, this is TLX.
So a little area shear just to the west of Jeremy. And, Jeremy shot. Let's go to that right now. Let's take that hot, control room. Here's your low range. Jeremy's looking at it. And interesting. Not exactly what I thought it would look like, but he's how far away? He's about 3 miles away from it. Jeremy looking off to your west. It looks a little high-based. Looks a little bit disorganized right now. No doubt about it. Go ahead. We have Jeremy.
Yeah, David, I'm sorry. My service is very spotty here. I don't know if you can hear me. I really can't see any of the structure. It's very up close right here. I'm at now, David. Can you hear me? Great. Thank you.
All right, nice job.
EMS
So, yeah, he's right there. It's not that organized. I'm just telling you by looking at it. It's a big storm. It's a supercell. It's rotating.
Nothing currently going on in Stillwater.
But that is not close to producing a tornado. It's good. It's all good news, right? It's great news. It's still spinning.
Oakland City area is clear. Yale clear. Tulsa.
Let's go to links 1.
Oakland City.
And watch what happens after they kind of merged together, kind of went out, kind of weakened, and now they kind of
432 County, 1097 area.
Alright, so a little bit disorganized right now. It's a supercell. These are a little bit disorganized.
It's also pretty much stationary. I mean, look at it. Put your finger on the hook of it. It hasn't really moved at all during the entire 15-minute lapse, which is going to start producing very heavy rain and flooding, yes.
Flooding. So you folks in Wallville, Purdy, Elmore City, between Purdy and Bailey. Going to have some flooding here. This thing will start to move. It will get a push, but flooding certainly could be a problem. All right, let's go back up to Mason Dunn. He's northwest of Bailey. He's looking at the hook from the northwest side. And there you go. Okay, Mason, a little bit disorganized right now. This thing is still spinning. It's become one storm, but a little bit disorganized. Go ahead and give us an update.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a little
East, northeast,
disorganized. It's got a lot of rain. It's
0
got a
to 2
little
miles
bit
per
of hail
hour.
in it, a lot of lightning. But the clouds are getting interesting out here. They're a little high base, but there's a storm forming kind of to my
432 County, 1098 GOA, I'll be 1096 to
and another one behind us. So
Sierra,
we're just
432.
sitting here watching this for Bob Nelson, Got News 9, and we'll just keep an eye on it. Back to you.
All right, nice job. So that's the storm that's going to be west of Pauls Valley. No tornado warning on this one, not yet. Off to the east, we have the tornado warning, but this is spinning, and it's still hanging on. It's definitely a big, large storm. Going back to Links 1, great job, Mason, in the air down near Bray. So the hail starts west of I-35, and this is all hail in here. Nickel and dime, going to have some quarters, going to have some golf balls in here. And let's go back to Links 1 and show you what's going on with all the storms out here on Links 1. We have a lot. All right, so this is coming up. And this is the big storm right here. That is severe, going to Pauls Valley. This is the tornado warning we have now. And let's take a look here, Lacey. Go ahead and zoom back in. And the hook is now just a little closer to Roth.
Kylie was just letting us know, David, that the prom going on at Roth has been postponed a little here because of the storm. We've heard from so many folks, of course, getting ready just for today. There's so many proms ongoing every Saturday in April, so they postponed it. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing with the kids, or maybe it hasn't even started yet since it's 7/19, but definitely something to keep in mind for all the families down here in South Central Oklahoma.
Yeah, not the best.
Not the best conditions.
No, they start the prom about midnight tonight.
There you go.
Let's go all night.
There you go.
Is that right?
Make it memorable, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you got to do in Oklahoma. You can't.
Just got to play by.
Medic 18, have you transport complete from my post?
Now, or Sutterbaugh, that's the hail core. Circulation's here on the south side right there. Here's your hail core. Fitzhugh's getting hammered right now. Big hail in Fitzhugh. And then there's your hook right here, okay?
Brandon now, if his GPS is correct, he's about 5 miles to the south.
Okay, here's Brandon, right? Looking off to his northwest. Okay, let's go to Brandon Pennell. Tornado warning. Brandon's just south and east of it here. Looking off to his northwest. Brandon, tornado warning continues. This thing is moving east, and I know you know this, like 5 miles per hour right now. Tornado warning still ongoing. Go ahead, give us an update. Okay. Well, his shot looks good. Once again, that is the storm, again, just to the southwest of Ada, which is going to be pretty close to Roth. All right, so that's his shot. He's just about in place. And what's the time here? 7:20. Okay, he'll be in there shortly. And we'll take a closer look. What's that?
Kylie just sent the rest of the message about prom and said that they aren't redoing it at midnight, David. They've postponed it until Friday, May 15th. They completely rescheduled prom for Roth.
Okay. That's fine. Until May 15th?
That's what she says.
Okay. All right. I was starting at midnight.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. I mean, kids that good
They're
anyway.
all up and ready to go.
They're going to be ready. They're going to go anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, they're going to be something fun tonight.
If there's no weather at midnight, they're still going.
They're still going. Something's happening in Roth.
We all know. We all did it. We've all been there. Okay, so back to Links 1. And Justin, when you can hear him again, let me know. All right, so here's the hook. Off tornado warning with that cell.
This next one is severe. You're watching east of Pauls Valley.
This has a hook on it too, for sure. Yeah. Here you go. All right, so this is now, here's Pauls Valley. 4 miles southeast of Pauls Valley. That is getting stronger. And, all right, so we'll see what it does. So that's at Farm Road East 1600 and North South 3300.
We just got a new update.
Yeah.
Scan by scan, it has ramped up really since it very first developed. And it's interesting because it's almost more of in a line with all of these other storms.
And that's kind of what's
on the boundary, yeah.
They said that there's a couple hours and it all turns into a big just mess.
Heavy rain blood producer potentially.
Yeah, and then it gradually starts to get a shove. Kind of gets a cold pool. So we'll see. No tornadoes today. which is great. We've had several tornado warnings, and we still do. The one near Roth, tornado, you folks. Justin, you're hot. Yeah. Like you were yelling in my ear. Yeah, I'll never recover from that. Hey, by the way, this one taking off over Marlow.
Right, that's the shower that Mason's been watching, and there's another one west of that.
That's pretty far west.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that's going to be a supercell. We'll have to watch that. This is along this map. You see the line here we have going? That's the actual warm front that lifted north out of Texas, and south of this boundary, it's extremely unstable. North of it, it's unstable, but not near as unstable as it is along and south of the mountain. You can see where the front is, running from Marlow over to Pauls Valley. Heavy rain, let's see, how close is it? Coming into Pauls Valley, some decent rains down. There's a hook east of Pauls Valley. Where's Val? What's Val?
Near north of Thelma,
okay,
southwest of Purnell.
Let's go to Val Castor. He can easily see it now. He's looking off to his northwest. Val, let's bring Val in. If we, Jessica, we have Val. Let's go ahead and take him. Go ahead, Val. Give us an update as you look back to your northwest. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's looking northwest, and that's going to look at the tail end of the base of that storm right there. As you can see, you're not imagining things. It is high base. And I think the reason for that, David, it's been injecting the cool air from the split and it came and merged with the storm. So I think once it gets back into the better air, gets better air coming into it, it's probably going to start to lower again and increase in intensity. Back to you.
Well, and exactly where you are, it's so warm and unstable just south of this. That's feeding into that storm like we're talking about. So we think you're right. And by the way, Val, you know this. We have other storms that are rotating just to your north and back to your east. Okay, Lynx 1, current tornado warnings we have in effect on Lynx 1 control room. Here they are. This is going to be for, again, areas to the west and here, right here, southwest of Roth. There's Brandon. Looking at his shot. Oh, he's almost there. Okay, Justin, is he back in? Okay, let's go back to Brandon and get an update. Brandon Pennell here. He is right here looking at that. That's the area of spin. It is now just south of Roth, but if you live in or south and southeast of Roth, lowest level, center part of the house. Brandon, what do you think looking back at the circulation? Go ahead.
Okay, David, so we're coming in just from the south side of Roth right now. And what we can see, when you look at the right side of the highway, I don't know if you did
my cat nap in here off a little bit.
Coming in from the east-southeast,
So we get storms in Central Oklahoma, Stillwater area.
Almost over the top of our head.
And I'm up on those. It can be a 2-part video, by the way.
1 minute, maybe 2. I'm going to have a lot better idea of what's going on with this. Everything is super low, though, I can tell you that. I just can't find any real area at this exact moment of high circulation, but we're fixing to get in here and dive around and figure it all out.
Let's go to Kyle here real quick. Kyle, you are hot. Go ahead. What's that right there, Kyle? Take it.
David, it's the funnel about halfway to the ground.
Whoa. That's funnel.
Behind the wind tower. Hold on, let me get on top of the hill right quick.
Kyle, that looks like that might be on the ground, Kyle.
I think it is, David. I just can't see the trees. I can't see the bottom of it.
Yep. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Tornado on the ground now.
Tornado on the ground.
It's right there. Tornado on the ground. Reef, it's still on the ground. Tornado on the ground now. This is going to be, is Kyle's GPS right? Kyle? Okay. Tornado's still on the ground. You're straight south of Roth, okay? Okay, just got to go south of Roth.
It looks good on me. It looks good on
okay. Kyle,
radar right here.
Get out of the tree. I know. You're in every storm chaser, and their grandma is down next to you driving around. I get it. And everyone's chasing in Oklahoma today. Yep, tornado now.
Get up on this hill.
Yep, okay. We'll wait for you here.
David, I have it just to the southwest of Roth by about a mile and a half.
Yep, 1.7.
It's going to be crossing the Chickasaw Turnpike if it's not already very, very shortly.
Okay, and for you folks down here, it's in the wind turbines that are down here. All right, so there's the tornado. It's right there. It's on the ground
Brandon's
still.
getting a visual here.
Who is?
On Brandon.
Okay.
But he's not in the trees.
All right, well, holler when they get to a sweet spot. Yeah. There's a lot of motion. Yeah, Kyle, can you hear me? Kyle?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, David.
Okay, just I can. When you go back to that shot to your left, I can see the motion. It's pretty fast still. To me, it looks like it's basically on and off. Looks like it's on the ground, it's up, it's down. For sure, confirmed tornado here from Kyle Wilson. So, Kyle, what do you think looking back at it as you're driving along there? Go ahead.
Yeah, David, I'm trying to navigate through all these cars, so it's kind of hard to keep an eye on the clouds right now. I'm trying to get on the north side of these trees right here, and I'll be able to give you a better depiction on what we see and what's going on. Back to you, David.
Okay. All right. He's going to make a spot here for him to pull into. He's getting up on top of the hill here. Hopefully we'll see it. So it was on the ground. You saw it. And let's go to Brandon and get an update from Brandon. And Brandon is just, they're almost together. Brandon, what do you think? It was on the ground for just maybe a couple of minutes there, off and on. It was intermittent. It did cone out. It looks like about 80% of the ground. What do you think? What do you see? Go ahead, Brandon. That's it right there.
Okay, David, we're gonna be in the town of Ross. This is gonna be looking straight back to the west of the convenience store in Ross, probably a quarter to a half a mile. It's coming straight at us right now. Another power line, but we have no choice. Yeah, that's definitely the rotation. That's definitely the funnel. At times it looks like there's figures coming up off the ground, but it's not fully condensated. But that does not mean it's not on the ground. I mean, we're right here with it. It's going to cross right in front of us. Probably in about, I'd say, 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so they both had it on the ground, doing at least some minor light damage. It's starting to cone out again. It's starting to cone out. It's starting to stretch out. Okay, there you go. There you go. Let's see what it does. And you're thinking, why is he not? The roads are horrible down here, right? There's no straight road in any of these counties. Your driveway is the only thing that's straight down here.
David, they did just warn on the storm north of Wynnewood.
Tornado warn?
Yep. When we're looking at this storm, David, southwest of Roth, folks in Denny and Hickory and Murray County, you need to be in your safe spot. That storm is taking more of a dive to the southeast, so it will clip the the eastern portions of Murray County.
The roads, okay, I still have, our GPS is not like that either.
No, not at all. They're in Roth.
Okay, well, they need to, they're going south, right? I mean, we got to get them south of Roth and keep them going south, okay? It doesn't look like it's on the ground right now, but it was, okay? It certainly was. It was behind the trees. We can see, you see the cone if you're watching this here. So tornado on the ground from our storm trackers, Kyle. Let's keep this box up to the left. Justin, if it does it again, holler, we'll get back on the air. All right, let's go back to Lynch 1. Here's the tornado itself. Looking at it on radar.
This is the Pauls Valley tornado warning. It's east of Pauls Valley.
Yeah, this is the other one.
And I'm on a lap since we've been watching really closely. This is now almost stationary as well. It's moving. I mean, seriously, it's not moving. That's a 15-minute lapse, and it's just sitting there and spinning for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, stationary. So 5.5, almost 6 miles. And
getting stronger.
Ooh, that's definitely cranking up.
I'm gonna check CC and just look.
It's close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hang on a second. What's going on back out there? There's only one.
There's Jeremy.
Yeah. But then, okay, this is going to produce. Back out of this just a second.
Okay.
But he has the easiest radar.
Okay, that's fine. We'll bring up radar here. Turn radar on. Let's see if this one is back out to the west. Okay, that's merging with that. It's just going to be in the trees over here. I know. It's a gamble, but pull him away, it'll do something. If I don't, it won't. You just hate having one person back there. How close is he to? Yeah. Okay. Let me think about that for just a second. This does not look as organized, I'll say that. Go ahead. Yeah, bring him east.
Okay, while you're looking at that, I'm going to go back to this Pauls Valley. Just east of Pauls Valley. I've got tracks on both.
Okay, so after the rain.
It's embedded. Yeah.
Weekend, a little bit lazy?
Maybe. Yeah, that's its base velocity. If we look at shear rate, I mean, it's still very much there.
It's the same.
And this is going to give you the roads here for so many folks who live up here. This is going to be 1590 road.
And 1570. Then what's the east? What was that east we had right here? 3310.
Yep.
And 3290. Okay. Or how far southeast of Pauls Valley? What'd you say?
It was still 6 miles. Yes.
Okay. And let's go ahead and lapse this. Let's try to get some direction on it. Okay, it's starting to do a dive, right?
Maybe to the east-southeast should be the motion, but it is crawling. So if you look to the east-southeast of there, you've got to be in your safe spot. Now, you're not going to see this tornado. It is completely wrapped in rain.
It's all right. And here's the deal. Wynnewood, this tornado's to your north and east. This misses Wynnewood. This does. Yeah. This circulation stays to your east. But if you live in Oak Grove, again, between Oak Grove and back to the northwest, between there and Pauls Valley, and again, running from that 3300 road, 3320, and 3290 road off to the east there. You got to go to the lowest level center part of the house. Not many neighborhoods in here as far as big development areas, but people certainly live here. There's a little weak spot there.
And I just keep seeing little weak areas that may indicate some debris.
Right. So here's the circulation, 1590 and 3300. Really 3290. 3290. Okay, so that's the area of spin. Okay? And let's see, go ahead and lapse that and see if we can get a feel what that
shear rate.
Yeah, shear rate. It's just, I mean, honestly, it's better that it sits and spins.
Right, it can't do that forever.
No, but it's pulling in rain-cooled air. That's to have it do less of a tornado threat. That's better. That's better. This all fills in with a big glob of rain. Makes it scary for chasing, but everything's going to move so slow. Everything's moving so slow. Okay, so the tornado warning now is going to be for southeast of Pauls Valley. This is Garvin County, moving east-southeast. And you guys have a storm track, would you say?
Garvin County.
Garvin County.
Okay.
And right here's the hook. Right here. That's where it is. Nickels and dimes, quarters to the northeast, southwest of Stratford.
She's got it on Lakes 3, David. It's just moving so slow. There's no actual towns in there, so we'll just run off the streets. Is essentially what you're going to have to do. What it take Lakes 3. Okay, so it's East Road 1600. It's the streets here.
Okay, and then back down. Yeah, East Road 1590 down to 1600, and then from there down to East Road 1620. It's gonna make its way down to State Highway 29. So if you live, let's just box it in 177 down to State Highway 29. This is your zoning here. Tornado safe spot, lowest level center part of the house, okay? It's right here. Okay, it's right here. Okay, let's go back to the other tornado warning. We're checking with our trackers that are here. And see what's going on. This is over Roth. Kyle's right there. Let's go back to Kyle Wilson. And he's in Roth. Circulation.
Wilson.
No, Wilson. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. So we're talking about a week and something. I don't know. Kyle, still a strong storm, still rotating. What do you think now? Have you seen any more tornadoes here in the last 2 minutes? Go ahead.
You don't look at the pressure on radar, so.
Hard to understand. Again, cell coverage down here, not always the best. And this is the lowering. This is what it looked like when it produced the tornado. And I think Jen just told me we have the video. Let's take a look at the video here. This is from Kyle. And this was taken here just about 10 minutes ago. There's the cone. And you'll see as we look closer here on the ground, again, you're in the hills, you're in the mountains, you're in the valleys, you're in the creeks, you're in everything trying to chase down here. But that's the tornado was briefly on the ground, and we had condensate nearly all the way to the ground. So it was weak, it was brief, but that is your first and looks like probably only tornado of the day so far.
Yep.
Well, it's last, but that's what it looked like. Look how low the ceilings are out here. Temperatures are in the 70s. Now, dew points are in the 70s, so we're nearly 70.
It's 7:36.
Everyone's saw some stuff today online. Everyone, all the
25.
everybody's there it is again. There's a condensate right there, right to the right of that.
Yeah, these tractors are like going through Oklahoma City.
Traffic. In Pontotoc County.
Yeah.
This direction of this storm, it was diving south, David. It was making more of a southeasterly turn.
Look at the motion on that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, hang on. Okay, this was earlier, but 7:26. Okay. All right, let's go back to it here.
And now it's almost easterly, and it has moved. So take a look here. Almost lapsed for the last 5 minutes. It was taking that slope to the south. Now it's moving easterly, so it crossed State Highway 1, and it's now southeast of Roth.
Yeah,
We'll see what it does.
165 and County Road 1670. Tornadoes right here. What does shear rate look like? It's really coming up.
It has. Yeah, it definitely has.
So you folks in Roth, with this storm, gotta watch the stuff back to your west. from this storm, you're in the clear now. This is south and east of you.
I don't have a trash can in my
Yeah,
hand.
it's got a lot of rain there. You can still see
I'll
it.
go find my trash can.
It's right here. Kyle's right here. What does shear rate look like?
Step back from that
So
guy.
shear rate, I mean, the intensity of it came down. It's, I mean,
It's got that sense.
velocity data, it's still tight, so there's still a couple there, so very much a tornado warning storm.
Yeah. Wind's picking up a little bit.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's this go back to the westerly that Mason's on? Let's go back in.
Okay.
Take a look at that. Anything?
It looks so much different than it did. It hasn't taken so much rain. It's like a big, massive supercell.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like. I tell you what, let's go back to Mason.
Okay.
And let's break
Look
it
at
back.
the outflow from it, David, up north. Do you see that? It almost looks like it's collapsing and showing outflow north.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's go ahead and Mason down in Bible Sky News 9. Mason, your storm, weaker. Not as strong as what it was. Your shots have been incredible today for Bible Sky News 9. And what do you think now as you're looking at that, again, that area there? A little bit of some spin still left, but not quite like what it was.
Yeah, we're just up here hanging with it. The clouds are actually getting lower, and I don't mean wall clouds. I mean the clouds. So the ceiling is actually getting lower. I'm hanging out here at Rush Springs over the highway in the windmills, and the windmills have kind of turned a little more to the east here, east, maybe a little southeast. So it looks pretty ragged. We're up here with it. There's just little rain pockets everywhere. We're having to move out to the north here a little bit, where the outflow boundary is. We're just kind of riding the outflow boundary and keeping an eye on it for Bible Sky News 9 to you.
All right, here we go. All right, nice job, Mason. So his storm is severe, but it's a far cry from what it was a little bit earlier. All right, so let's go back to Links 1. And that shot, I mean, very impressive for Mason, but it's not crazy scary. These storms have just kind of falling apart over here. They're still strong, low wind severe, with some wind and some hail, right? But again, not out of control. No tornado warnings back in here. Our problem is over here, right? This is Garvin County now. This is the problem. We mentioned Garvin County earlier today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about might have a problem down here with the instability. Everything was kind of just targeting Garvin County.
And the circulation is much more broad
It
than
is.
what it was.
Yep, that's good.
Yes.
Come look at that. It kind of did it not do a
Almost split or something.
I'll call
It's
him.
actually now pushing straight due north. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's kind of collapsing.
Yeah,
We are in the good right now.
it's tighter.
Yeah, look how it's
See, man,
spreading
you don't
out.
have internet. He can be blocked
Okay.
right now.
All right, so
With a new hook,
Yeah,
maybe
there is.
developing to the south.
right, that's what I like to look to. Yeah, that's my next possibly, maybe.
So Winniewood, this is now to your northeast,
Yeah, they're still
about 3 or 4 miles.
okay. You're on the southern side of the tornado warning. The circulation is right here. It's right here. The main one. So it's still, yeah, like Lacey was saying, still 3 miles north and east of it. Okay.
Victory.
It doesn't appear to be on the ground. If it is, it's a weaker tornado. What's the wind? What's your query in that? Is any wind in there?
45 to 50.
Hey, also, what time just
432 County, we're 1098.
I'm asking for a reason.
We'd love to know.
Clear 432.
What's your, okay. Yep.
Okay. So I'll explain.
Okay. Sorry.
Look, it's still just northeast of the middle. It's right in here. It is stretched out. It's not tight, but the tornado warning continues. This is going to be for eastern, southeastern Garvin County. There's Winniewood. Okay, watching it carefully.
And I'll just zoom in here to get the streets. Just 1 second. This is going to be
And all the storms are staying south,
to the east southeast, possibly between
I-40,
3310 and 3310
and
and 3310.
pretty much
Isn't that where it was?
east of Tulsa
To the north.
and
yes.
Muskogee
Now it's kind of pushing to the south, so it'll be crossing.
and Boswell.
Yeah,
Same area forever. I mean, these storms are moving like a 10.
very, very slow.
Crazy. Okay, so tornado warning does continue north and east of Winniewood. Lowest level, center part of the house, just to be safe.
We got storms coming from the north from this radar. Let me zoom out a little bit.
I just saw his shot. Let's go back
We
to
got,
southeast.
Yeah,
and,
there we go.
Once again, this is Roth. Brandon's there. Kyle's to the south.
I'm watching from the
Aaron
north.
Shear,
We got
Justin
storms
Isbell is
coming in
here.
from the north.
Kyle, and bring him in. Kyle, What do you see now? Okay, is it tightening up? Is there an area of spin in there? Kind of give us a breakdown of what's going on in front of you.
Kind of localized just a little bit. We had a little bit of a point, maybe a funnel coming out of it. It didn't come out very far from the clouds, so it's kind of disorganized a little bit and kind of broadened out more. We've got a little bit of rising scud starting to come back into that little area right there. So we're going to watch this area for just a little bit longer. Back to you, David.
All right, nice job. So Kyle, again, looking at the area of spin, it's going to be south of Roth. Rain is to the north of it. Kyle's to the south of it. We're slicing and dicing it here. We've got it covered from the north and the south, and clearly not on the ground. And again, it was earlier. I showed you the tornado video. We had it live.
I need to.
Right here, only on News 9. We saw right
I need to take that TV,
right
the TV monster down.
But not as strong as what it was. Obviously, producing the tornado. But it's still in the neighborhood. Tornado warning does continue with this, and it should. Okay, so let's go. Nice shot. Nice presentation. Back to links 1. Okay, that storm's coming up again.
Yeah, that's the Winniewood.
This one, maybe?
It's north and it's still going to miss you. And again, I'll go to Vegas on that. It's going to miss you. It's moving southeast now. Here's Winniewood. Circulation 3 miles northeast of town. If you live 3 miles northeast of town and then down to 29, lowest level center part of the house. Okay? Gotta go now. Go now. I can zoom on.
Okay, and I'll zoom in with the streets on, and if you look at track 2.
Yep. Interesting.
I know, if I check debris with that, because I saw that same thing, and there's no debris being wafted at the moment with it. But there you go. There's the hook, there's the inflow, and then you can see at least the wind field around it is a little stronger too.
Yep. So just 3320 and along East 1600 Road. 3320 north-south, east-west 1600. That's your spin right there. That's a 700. Okay?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this might try to do something.
Yeah, it might do
so many
something.
folks live out here. You can just see if I turn the warnings off, just kind of show you the terrain through here. It's a beautiful part of Oklahoma.
Hey, how close is Val with this? Just so west.
Zoom in a little bit. That's something.
Medic 11, what's David Nurse now?
As far as all of that, it's just got so much rain with it.
It's completely.
But there's just so much shear in the low levels.
Which is a good problem to have, is that it's wrapped in rain all around it, and you know, these they don't like it. They like to be open and warm, moist air and all that. And they
get more organized
in rain, absolutely. Yeah, sure, rain wrapped, and that does happen. All right, so there's your hook. But light to moderate rain in Winniewood, the hook is right here. This is where the circulation is. And let's see here now. Still just northeast of town. How's it moving due east?
Almost due east now. I mean, the motion with this thing's been crazy. It really has.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just trying to figure out what to do. If you turn back on reflectivity, any direction it moves, it's going to have problems.
Yeah. And by the way, the flooding threat down here, by the way, could and probably will, if this doesn't end and start to move a little farther south and east, will impact more people than probably tornadoes, right? I mean, so 3 inches near Purdy. West of Belmore City here. So we already have some, I'm sure, water up on the curbs and things like that. Okay? And then another pocket up near Ada, earlier, and then also south of Fitchie down near Roth. So we've got pockets. We're probably going to have some flooding developing here. At least in a few areas. It may not be widespread. All right, so tornado warning again. Northeast of Winniewood.
Medic 11, I did show you responding now. It's going to be Party 1 to West
Haven. It's not the classic so much. It's the angle that we always talk about. And the circulation is not as strong. The circulation to the east is coming up.
That right Rock?
Looks like, yeah. Looks like it might.
Southeast of Rock, well southeast of Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, well southeast. Here's Hickory. And Roth is way back up here.
Right. Zoom out a little bit. So Ada's to the north.
We've lost Jessica, we've lost Brandon. Shot. Let's go to Kyle. And bring Kyle in here. Kyle, we have your shot. And let's let it get focus here. Can Kyle hear me, Justin? Let's go to Kyle. All right, Kyle, you're hot. Your shot's up. What do you see there as you look back off to your north and east?
Yeah, David, that wolf cloud is skirting the top of the trees right there. It is very low. A little bit circulation going on the west side of it, but you can definitely see some inflow coming into it. We did have some south, very warm winds, or very warm temperatures right here that are inflowing into the west side of the fault line right here. Thank you, David.
All right, nice job. So, there we go. This is going to be just an east of Hickory, south of Hitchcock, leaving really on the Murray-Pontotoc County line, okay? And we'll see what it does. A little bit ragged. This did produce a tornado earlier. We had it live right here on News 9. And, but that is not on the ground right now. It's still rotating. Okay? All right. And let's come back. Do we have any storm tracks? Show any cities in here? We're mainly still rural. I was thinking for the both storms.
Yeah, we can add Pontotoc in Connorville. She's got one on 2.
On links 2. And thank you, Megan. All right, links 2, control room. We'll take a look at the storm track. Here's the tornado right here.
So that's that with the Garvin County.
Yeah. Here's Pauls Valley.
That's it.
Okay. And Oak Grove at 8:54, Rock 9:44, and Hickory at 9:51. Obviously, a ton of people, lots of farms and ranches all through here. If you live along and north of Highway 29 and west of 177 right now, you need to be right in this zone right here. You need to be thinking about lowest level, center part of the house. You know what I mean? Get the storm shelter at least. Be thinking about it here. We'll see what it does. Right now, if it were to produce a tornado at this exact minute, it would be fairly low in, but doesn't matter. Still a tornado. It still injure you, right? So let's see what it does here. Well, I think it weakened a little bit on the last scan.
Yeah, it's pretty broad again, and maybe trying to localize once again, but it just keeps kind of fading out and then weakening.
Yeah, there it is right here. So crossing 3320 and south 1600. And what's this right here, ladies? Oh, 1610. Okay, 1600, 1610. It's at 1610, east-west and north-south road, 3320. If you live there, it's right to your west. It's coming across the road right now, not the highway, the road. Okay, so tornado safe spot, lowest level, center part of the house, right? Making its way still to the east-southeast, right?
Yeah, now it's back to the east-southeast.
Yeah. Oh, this thing has wobbled.
It has.
The lot this year, it seems like.
Brandon.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to Brandon. Tornado possibly on the ground. Let's go to Brandon here. Yep, there it is. It's on the ground. Go ahead, Brandon.
We got a tornado on the ground. We got a big tornado on the ground. It's going to be about 2 miles southeast of Ross. We are dead south of it, moving straight up. It's going to try to stay in the same spot. It's rapidly rotating. It's a big funnel above it. I can say it's bare bits on the ground, but I can just say the tornado's on the ground. It's an open territory.
18 is, I'm sorry, Medic 11 is on scene.
Looking right there. There's a tornado live on News 9. Brandon, what direction are you? Ooh, there's a vortex. There's a vortex. All right, Brandon, multiple vortex.
Yeah, David, absolutely. This thing is trying to really consolidate down the pressure point right here in front of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be about, I'd say, a quarter mile to our north.
Okay.
This is going to be 5 miles south of Rock and 3.5 miles to the east of Hickory in Pontotoc County, just across into Pontotoc County.
Yeah. There's another vorticity.
It's approaching.
Number 2.
The road Brandon is on is east 170.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. Let's keep this up. Tornado on the ground right here on News 9. There's the tornado every day. Okay, so he's right here. He's looking to his north. He's 5 miles southeast of Roth. Okay, and he's 3 miles.
Yep, east of Hickory.
Yeah, right here. Here's Hickory. Here's Denny. 3 miles east of Hickory on Farm Road. He's on 1700.
I see it.
He said it's just to his north. It's up here on 1690, and it's right there. He's looking off to his north. All right, let's go back to Kyle's shot. Let's take Kyle's shot too. Tornado's right here. Let's take Kyle's shot, control room. And Kyle, we have your shot. What do you think? Still on the ground? Go ahead.
Yeah, David. Yeah, tornado's still going to be on the ground.
there's your tornado, still on the ground. Okay, and these guys are both pretty much there together. This is going to be, again, 5 miles south-southeast of Roth, 3 miles east of Hickory. And the tornado continues. It's been a multiple vortex tornado. And, again, it is moving. What's our movement here, Lace? East-southeast?
East-southeast, yeah, and it is actually moving now. It was stationary for so long, but it's moving probably 10 to maybe 15 miles per hour to the southeast.
Yeah, back to Links 1 control.
And eventually, you need to be taking your precautions at Pontotoc and Connorville.
Yeah. Let's go back to Links 1. Pontotoc, Connorville. Let's see. If you live west-northwest of Pontotoc, here's Fitztown. Here's 377. Brandon's right here. Kyle's right here. This is where the tornado is. We lost Brandon Shot. Let him know. Kyle Shot is frozen on us currently.
We're going to track on 3.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it southeast. Let's go to Links 3 control room. And here it is, right here. Right here. And Connorville, 920. 920. Lots of people live between, scattered through here, between Hickory.
It's not on ground no more, okay?
Lowest level, center part of the house.
It looks very good up there. Just falls apart.
And Brandon Shots back out.
I got debris cloud.
If you can talk, let me know.
I got debris right there.
Now. And Brandon, can you hear me? Brandon Panel? All right, go ahead. Take it. What do you see?
Okay, Dave, we're in and out of zone, so I'm sure it sounds terrible. I think the water is still on the ground, and it's a little bit, and possibly the problem is there's no rapid rotation coming out of the bottom.
We're gonna go ahead and let me look at this video. I'm gonna probably start a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and go part 2. We're starting part 2 right now. Continue with us on part 2. That'll be up probably in the morning.
This is going to be in the southeastern portion. There's Murray County. And that latest storm, I mean, it's just it looks like a weak thunderstorm. I clicked on it, went up, spinning quickly. I'll turn it on here. Yeah, there's
So it's just east of Nebo. Here's your hook. Okay, so east of Nebo, folks here, east of Nebo, tornado safe spot. Okay, it's going to be sliding down to the southeast. Okay, tornado's going to be right here. What about Shearing? What's it look like?
It shows it.
Yeah, just east of Nebo.
South of Drake.
Get ready to go.
So what's
Get ready to end this video. We'll go part 2.
And there are people that live down in here.
Because we already back 2 hours into the video now.
No straight roads.
So the tornado warning is going to include Troy and all the way down to Tishomingo, and it is moving to the southeast. Megan's got the tornado, or the track. She's got it track on 2.
Let's go to 2 now. And again, sliding southeast. Tishomingo, 848. And Silo, 943. So many friends or family in Tishomingo, tell them, look to the northwest, keep an eye on this. It's sliding down to the southeast.
And now the Pulse Valley circulation data really has increased in the last 5 minutes. This is different than what we're looking at.
All right, Justin,
okay, guys, this is part 2.
I know it's close.
We're tracking this tornado.
I know. Pulse Valley.
Circulation was northeast of Wynnewood, now on the north side, back where the original
On the
circulation
ground.
was. And I'm going to show you reflectivity. It's just embedded in
So
rain.
that's what we're doing right now. Tracking the tornado that's on the ground.
And reorganize.
No, it's crazy. Go
And
ahead.
we get ready to switch equipment.
Velocity data.
Okay.
Just like the last hour here.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell so you get the newest notification, newest videos, and share us out with your friends and family. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.